guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am jumping on super quick to show you this mini album that I have made for the bestie. It's her mum's 90th this weekend and she wanted to surprise her with a lovely album full of pictures and all of the comments and best wishes and things from family, particularly at the moment. So she asked me if I would put a mini album together. The collection that we chose to use was this Bluebirds and Roses by Docrafts Papermania. And we found in the range a big kit thing, and it had got the 12x12, the 6x6, and then it had got a few embellishment pieces as well. So I've used most of the 12x12, a few sheets out of the 6x6, and I've only used a few of the embellishment pieces. However, I think the bestie will probably use more when she comes to embellish the book and put the photos and things in. So for the time being, I've put this floral cluster on the side here and this beautiful frame, but the frame's not stuck down so that she can stick a picture of mum behind there and then attach that to the front of the album. And I've also cut a 90 out in silver if she wants to pop that up on the top there, but if she doesn't, then obviously she doesn't need to use that one, so I've just left that one free as well at the moment. So the book itself is an 8x8. The album is slightly over an 8x8. I think it's 8 1/4. So that the mats and layers are 8x8. So I've chosen this really beautiful floral paper to put in on the front there, and then, like I say, I've done this lovely cluster of flowers. Now some of these are ones that came in the kit, some of them are the ones that I've made, and some are sort of AliExpress ones. And then I've put some die cut greenery in the background there as well, just to lift the flowers from that backing paper. I've also popped on a couple of the die cuts, the decoupage die cuts that came with the kit of the little butterflies in there. On the spine, I have actually used a wallpaper sample. I like wallpaper samples for the spines of journals. I think it makes them nice and sturdy, and you often get some really nice patterns. And then on the back, I've used the same paper that I've used on the front. I have matte and layered both of the front cover and the back cover on some silver mirror cardstock as well. I've then popped an eyelet onto the spine here so that we can have a dangle, and on the dangle I've put some really pretty ribbons and trim, and then I've made a couple of beaded drops just with some really pretty beads that match the collection just out of my stash. And then these were tags that were actually again in the kit, so there's a really thick chipboard bird that matches some of the papers, and then this one that says just for you. And then obviously bestie can add to that as well if she wants to. For the closure, I've used this really wide seam binding, and there's loads on here at the moment, and that's so that once the album is filled, the bestie can then cut these to whatever length she wants them to be. I thought it's better to leave on too much than cut it too short, so I will leave that with her. And that actually does go all the way around the album, so it's nice and secure, and it will shut it up nicely. Now, because mum, obviously at 90, may struggle a little bit with dexterity, we didn't want to make it too interactive. So I've left this front page here nice and plain so that bestie can mat and layer a photo and maybe some best wishes from somebody onto that one. We've then got a flap down with some of the beautiful papers. I love this one. And again, she can, she can put what she wants on those. Every single page has got a double-sided mat on it. And then we've got some double page spreads. So this one, obviously, I've done pockets. So I've done these really beautiful pockets. I actually used an Alina Cuttle die for this, and it's to make the journal. I just obviously haven't bent it at there's a score line there, so I've just used pattern papers and then just put a piece of trim over the top, and I thought that was really effective, and it makes a lovely shaped pocket. And then I've made some photo mats for in there, and again, if the bestie wants more, there are some scraps of the papers and everything left, so she can make more if she wants to. And then again, we've got the same thing, just different papers in that one. And again, we've got a lovely big photo mat that sits in the page pocket. Then on this page we've got the spine, so obviously that's where the dangle is secured. And then we've got these lovely flip outs that match all the way across. And all the flips and flaps are secured with magnets. Again, there's another double-sided photo mat in there. This time we've got a different pocket, so this has got some embossing all down the sides here, and this was actually the side for a box, and I've just altered it slightly to make a pocket, again with some nice big tags that you know, she can use for photo mats and things, and the pockets are deep enough that if she wants to make more, she can add more to it, and there is a lot of room in the spine to be able to add more to this album. We've then got another photo mat in the middle there. And then finally, we've got another flap down on the back page. And again, we've left that back page nice and simple so that she can pop photos and sentiments. And then it all just does up with this beautiful crinkled seam binding. So that's what I have been working on for the last couple of days. I really hope she likes it. It is getting late here, so I'm about to pop this in a bag and run it down to her now. So that's it from me for now. I hope you've enjoyed a very, very quick look at the album that I've created, and I will see you all again very, very soon in another crafty video. Bye for now.